Who the Bær project was born during the first lockdown. And it really came out of a feeling of desperation in that period when everyone was very confined and was experiencing the world through the internet and through television, and it was just one horrible story after another. The whole project began with collage. The bear then started to develop because I wanted a body to experience these violent pictures. The idea of starting from zero with a figure, with a self, was very appealing because I could imagine then the design of this character from the very start and start to think about how identity is formed or could be formed, or how we think identity is formed, and visualize that through line drawing. Then I had to decide things like, does the bear have a gender? Does the bear have a sexuality? Does the bear have an origin or a race even? And trying to make any of these decisions on the bear and then draw them out started to feel very violent. And so I decided that the bear should have no clear identity. In fact, would it be interesting to have their main character attribute of this cartoon to be that it has no character? I think because of how many images we have and how many images we have to respond to in a day, we naturally seek simplicity, simple images that we can understand quickly and consume. I wanted to test that to the extreme, and with Who the Bær, I guess it's a character that is at the limit of that just takes everything literally and says, I am just a picture, and I'm going to be nothing more than a picture, and I'm going to engross myself in that by letting go of a need to be more than that. So the exhibition is housed in a giant cardboard structure. From the top, if you would be able to look at it, it would be the shape of a giant bear. Most of the work happened sort of subconsciously once I'd started to develop this idea of a fairy tale world that could contain elements of the real world and total creations, that could contain complete logic and absurdity. It was a world that I realized that there's no mistakes possible in, because Who the Bær doesn't have a morality or a judgment. I wanted the bear to reveal the deep human desire we have, a need we have to appropriate and consume, and where that goes wrong and where the kind of the blurriness of the line of what that means, especially in a world now where we live in pictures. We're losing a feeling of authenticity, and Who the Bær doesn't have that fear because they never were a human. So there's total joy and pleasure and hedonism in Who's attitude to the picture world, because they're able to release themselves from being authentic.